Hello guys, and welcome to another video. In this one I'm going to be showing you guys how you can obtain 3 crates on Carrier Resistance at the end of Wave 8. This is an awesome way of farming your classified gear, and it doesn't take that much time. Like I said, it only takes 8 waves. So throughout the video I'm also going to be giving some tips and tricks, as well as describe my build a little bit and the abilities that I chose. So without further ado guys, enjoy.
The next wave is about to begin.
There's 5 enemies left. You have 3 enemies left. There's 1 hostile left. You're gonna have EMP burst headed your way.
So I chose to use my striker build here, and my gear score is only 282, so I'm not that high of a striker build. I could get a lot better, but it's manageable as long as you got the firearms to stamina ratio, so you can get that good health upkeep, because you're going to need it, especially since you're doing this solo.
Warning, EMP bursts are inbound.
Now, the abilities that I chose to roll with here is the ammo box and the flame turret. The flame turret I feel is pretty mandatory, as it provides good CC and can really save your life from people sneaking up behind you. The ammo box can be swapped out for many different things, but since I don't buy ammo here and I don't want to waste my Ch-Tech, this is a good way for me to save ammo to last all the way to the 8th wave, at the end of the 8th wave.
Starting now.
Friendlies left. Scans indicate 1 hostile left.
Now, like I said before, I'm only a gear score 282, but I also am not utilizing my performance mods as well as I should be, as the majority of them are being put into the scanner instead of, you know, the ammo box or whatnot. But like I said, it still works out pretty well, even without me using the scanner, but a scanner is definitely a good alternative to using the ammo box.
You must scan the target location.
So if you guys want to achieve that 3 crates at the end of 8 waves, it is extremely important that on the 4th wave you do not open up those double doors to the starter room until you absolutely have to. This forces all of the NPCs to spawn inside of that room instead of outside, allowing you to farm the most amount of Chaytek as possible. If you get the furthest computer, I recommend leaving 35 to 40 seconds. The mid-range computer, 25 to 30 seconds, and the closest computer, I would recommend opening up the door from 10 to 15 seconds. This also will maximize your Chaytek, like I said, and it'll keep the spawns closest to you so you don't have to chase after enemies. This makes it a lot easier for you to get that Chaytek that you need at the end of round 8. Another thing that you have to do is during the 5th wave on the first boss. You're going to want to leave that boss alive until you absolutely have to kill him.
Next wave in 20
Again, this will
seconds.
force NPCs to spawn. If you do just kill the boss instantly, the NPCs will stop spawning and you won't be able to farm additional Shaytek.
Next
So
wave of hostiles
you
in
want to
10
keep that boss
seconds.
alive for as long as possible. I recommend maybe the damage ulti, 10 seconds maybe, 10-20 seconds before you kill him.
Shaytek interacts on
Looks like we got 5 hostiles remaining. Got 3 hostiles to go. I'm seeing one more hostile.
Now, one more thing about the 5th wave and the first boss. If you do, for some reason, get the shield boss, you might want to chew him down a little bit on his
20
health
seconds
because
until
he
next
is going to
wave.
be a pain in the neck to kill within 10-20 seconds left at the end of the round. For all bosses, it's okay to do a little bit of damage to them
10
just to make sure
seconds
you
until
can
next
kill
wave
them
of
when you
hostiles.
need to. Just make sure that you don't have deployables up that can accidentally kill them.
Next wave of hostiles is beginning.
We got 5 hostiles out there. I can say you have 3 enemies left. You've got 1 enemy remaining.
Now jumping ahead to the next wave, at the end of wave 8, when you complete your final computer, leave 1 NPC alive, so this way you can clear the map of all the Shaytek that you didn't pick up. That's very important, I feel, or else you'll be missing some Shaytek, and that will definitely
Next wave of
impact
hostiles in 10 seconds.
you not being able to get that 3rd crate if you don't pick all the Shaytek up on the map.
You must stay. 30 seconds remaining for you to complete the critical objective. Left to complete critical objective.
Scans indicate 5 hostiles remain. You've got 3 hostiles to go. Scans say you got 1 hostile left.
Now there are many builds out there that you're able to do this with. It's not just the Striker build that I'm using. I've seen people do this with Nomad. I've seen people do this with Lone Star. It's all up to the player and how comfortable they are with their builds. I recommend the build that you use, that you have some sort of sustain, but not completely dependent on sustain, like such as Reclaimer. The only build I have been able to do this with the exception of this Striker build here, was my Tactician build. And that was still semi-difficult for me. I feel that that the Striker build was probably my best bet to being able to complete this. And if you do want to go beyond your 8th wave, you can do that. I know you get an additional catch if you defeat the 2 bosses. But just know at the end of the 8th wave, the contamination round happens, so you're probably gonna have to end up switching builds. I do continue on with this video past wave 8. I ended up switching to my Tactician build, so this way I was being able to survive the contamination round. I didn't want to use my Reclaimer because I didn't have enough damage to be able to feel not comfortable enough to where I thought I was going to lose. So the Tactician build was pretty solid. The box gives you pretty good healing, and I was just more relying on my abilities to be able to complete the rest of the at the end of the 10th round. The 2 bosses were dead. So, but yeah, the Striker build is what I would recommend, definitely, especially if you have a more beefy Striker build than I do. Like I said, I'm only gear score 282, so it can be a lot better. I didn't really recalibrate much either, so yeah, it's definitely possible. If you have a really good Striker build, this could be a lot easier for you. And as you'll be able to see right here, I barely get enough to be able to get 3 boxes here. Actually, it was the last guy that was able to give me enough JTAGs where I can get the 3 boxes here. So my farm wasn't too bad. Sometimes I go way over, sometimes I just miss it, but it's not really, it sometimes can be luck, guys. It's just sometimes the NPCs just don't spawn the way you want them to, and it will result in you getting less shade tech. So, but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure that you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos like this come out. And I also have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/itsbetrays. I will leave that in the description of the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.
Out there. Scanning indicates 3 enemies remain.
Seconds until next wave. 10 seconds until next wave of hostiles. Heavily armored enemy detected.
Prepare for loss of shade tech capability.
Next wave of hostiles, 20 seconds. Ten seconds until next wave. Warning. Shade Tech interacts have gone offline.